Alright, so the microphone is on this time. Hang on, let's mute it real quick. Ah! Welcome back to the Coding Fanatic YouTube channel. I'm your host Richard, and here at Coding Fanatic, I teach new Android developers how to grow quickly. If that sounds like content that you are interested in, you can join my mailing list over at codingfanatic.com. So tonight is my third Building Apps Quickly live stream. If you can't already guess, it's a live stream where I show you guys how I build apps very quickly. The only thing missing right now is the quick part, but we'll get there in time. Now, for those of you who are new here, I'm currently working on an app for counting down timers while you train. I call it the quick timer. And the whole point is to revolutionize the way you use your phone as a timer while you train. I just need to open the screen just a little bit. Hope it doesn't move anything around. Didn't. And we're going to get the AVD manager open. Where'd it go? It's right on the other screen, isn't it? Yeah, got it. Victory. Okay, we got the virtual device up and running. We also have a Firefox window that I can use for stuff. Let's just go down to here and strange, it still displays certain things. Where is it getting this from? Victory. Oh, well, Okay. Close. Yep. All right. Well, I don't see it anywhere, but let's see. Where is it? All right, folks. Seem to be having some technical difficulties tonight, but we're gonna get this Android Studio up and running. I promise you. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's not opening. Hokey spokey, and here it is, finally opened. Haha. But if I want to run it on an emulator, I have to. Okay, the Gradle Sync is going right now. All right, so last time we did this live stream, I worked on researching a tutorial that I could use for setting up a basic, simple timer, and I was going to use that as my springboard into building the timer app that I want to build. So we're going to, now that our friends here have decided to start working properly, we're going to go ahead and get that emulator started. And while we do that, let's see if we can find the link to that tutorial. Mm-hmm. Right, so these were the, was this one of them? Let's make this thing even bigger so we can see. Code with Cal, AMDT. This was one. The countdown timer with the seek bar. This one was pretty cool because it had like a little bar that you can see as the time counts down. And then I'm pretty sure I also picked the Code with Cal one. This was the second one I looked at, but I didn't really like this one too much. So I'm pretty sure it was these two. So we're going to go with these guys. All right. And I'm pretty sure my laptop audio picks up on here too, right? Let's see. Mute my mic real quick. Aha! So it was on this entire time. Got it. This is much larger than it needs to be. I don't know if I can make it any smaller. Now I know for sure I can make it smaller. Alright, so we've got our emulator running, and we've got our video here. Coolio. And this is our code. Nice. Alright, so right now this is what our app looks like. It's just you have the start button here, you have the timer here. So we're going to kind of skip through this tutorial and see if we can get to... might be easier if I had the mic up. But we're going to go ahead and skip through this tutorial and try to get to a place where we can have the same demo that he has here. Layout XML. All right. So here he is setting up the layout in the activity main XML. I'm just gonna skip through this and see if he has the button and the text view and all that stuff. He's got a text view, constraint layout, start and reset. Might be better to just follow what he has. Yeah. Okay. So he's got a linear layout that includes the text view, which he's using for the timer. All right. Cool. And he's got a constraint layout underneath. Well, I'm going to copy this guy, and I'm going to make my own linear layout. And equals, it says vertical. Darn, thought I could copy it from somewhere else. I guess not. Okay. Res Android. Okay. App equals res auto. Okay, we can just copy this one. And tools, also copy this one. Layout, width, and height are both match parent. Okay, so we can just jack these guys from here, like so. Okay, it looks like it doesn't end there, so cool. Now it can stop yelling at me. Alright, so he's got a linear layout above the constraint layout. I wonder if I can, what it'll look like if I stop and reload it. It was already specified for, I have it twice. Let's try again, see what we get. XML documents 4953. XML document structures must start and end within the same activity. I'm missing a closing tag for the linear layout. which we can always put right at the end. All right, now let's start and stop it and see what we get. Terminate. Okay, it looks the same. Cool. Well, at least we got it to work. So let's go to the next step then. Next is the text view. Oh, right, he already did it. All right, so let's take my text view from here. Just copy and paste it within the linear layout. All right, I call mine timer text view. Width is match parent. So this is going to match the width of the linear layout. Height, wrap content, so it'll match the height of the text view. The text, he's got 3 zeros. Okay, he's got padding around it. NDP, text color, black, text size. This is the same, or it's fine. I don't have to make it exactly the same. And text alignment is center. Okay. So we got the text, the padding, the color, the size, and the alignment, as well as the layout width and height. And the ID. Nice. All right. Save it. And let's reload it, see what it looks like. All right, so now it's moved up to the top. Kind of like his. All right, now he's setting up the constraint layout, which is underneath the text view, nested within the linear layout. All right, now he's added the buttons in. So too shall I add my buttons as well. So we've got constraint layout within, it comes after the text view. Okay, make sure we have all the good stuff. Width match parent, height match parent, padding, which he added in. Okay. He's using a material button, so he's using material UI. So here, if you, well, I can't really zoom it in, can I? I can't. I can zoom this though. These buttons use material UI. It's Google's tool for building rich user interfaces and stuff like that. So his buttons are modeled after that. That's why instead of just regular button, his is material button. Okay. After that comes the button. So we're gonna be just like our friend here, and he's got 2 buttons. I'm gonna call this one. This is. It's gotta be an easier way to. Can't I just say material button? Will that work? I guess not. It's okay. All right. So ID is the start stop button. I like to do a little underscore So for my naming convention is different from his. I like to call it whatever I'm going to call it and then end it with underscore and then whatever the widget is or the view is. So here, this is a button. This is a text view. That's it. Width and height, wrap content. So wrap around it. Text should say start. Layout constraint to the bottom of parent. Start of parent. This is not the right one. It's horizontal bias. Whoops. He's got bottom to bottom of, start to start of, end to start of. To start of. Start to start of parent, end to start of. I wish you could just highlight that part and change that. End to start of. End to start of. Okay. End to start of and top to top of. Got the parents. So the bottom of this button will be constrained to the bottom of the parent. Start to be start. End to be the start of ID / reset button. Constraint top to top of parent. This should be parent. This is end to start of. Okay, we can delete. No, I'll leave those comments in there. That was for something else, but actually, yeah, I'll delete them. What the heck? Why not? All right, now the only thing left to do to clear up this error is to create a new material button, which has an ID of reset button. All right, ID reset button. Yep. Whoops. That was an accident. Okay, this one's going to be called reset button. That should clear up that error. And we've got width and height to wrap content, of course. Text should say reset. And bottom to bottom and to end, start to end of, so this is opposite. And starts at the end of the start stop button. Okay. Okay, and top of parent. Save it. Let's see what we got. Resolve reference timer button. Oh yeah. What did I call this? Was it timer text view? No, this is for the button. I'll just comment this out for now. No point in fixing it since we're going to refactor the entire thing. Terminate. Okay, launch succeeded. Let's see what we got. Something's not right. Start button is invisible. Bottom of the parent. Start a parent. Maybe it should be start to end of. No, that's for the start stop button. Bottom to bottom of parent. End to end of parent. Aha! There we go. So the end of this button should be at the end of the parent, which is the linear layout. Constraint layout. It should be at the end of the constraint layout. And the start stop button should be at the beginning of the constraint layout. Perfect. As they should be. Good old Material UI. And you can see when you click on them that it has a little ripple effect. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we got both the buttons up. Nice. Next. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that part again. I don't know about you, but that was a little fast for me. Alright, so in the project, did you right click the rest folder? This guy. Clip art. Oh, you get to pick from all the stock vector assets that come with Android. Okay. I'd hope that it would do what his did. Alright, so pause. Man, I haven't done this in a long, long time. Next. That's the one. Finish. And then he went for the play button, right? New vector asset. Clip art. Play arrow. You know, let's be fancy. I think this is the replay one. Pause is to start and stop. And then replay is to reset. Okay, we're gonna add this one in too. That's the one. Oh, he did pick that one. Nice. Oh, cool. Very cool. So we can see both of the vector assets here. Nice. Where's the other one? Okay, neato. He's gonna add the icon to the actual XML. Got it. So under which button? Which one are we doing? We're gonna do material button as the start button. And for the start button, going with the play arrow. Icon equals add drawable. Start and stop, so pause. Oh, he didn't do pause. I did pause. He did the play arrow, I did the pause button. Just add a new vector asset. Play arrow. Neat. Next. Had to get. Oh, we can close these guys out. Okay. Got the play arrow there. Oh, close this out. There we go. So we've got the play arrow, and we're gonna add to save time. Just copy and paste underneath the reset button, and instead of the play arrow, it was reset, replay. All right, now let's see if we can get this thing to show up. Terminate. All right, so now we've got the start button with a play icon and the reset button with the replay icon. Cool. Very cool. All right. Oh, I think this is the service part, right? Yeah, this is where he sets up the timer service. Okay, this part is a little advanced for me, so I think I'm going to call it right here. But yeah, so if we go over what we've done so far, we set up the timer digits. We've got the start button, the stop button, or the reset button, or start and pause button, and we got the reset button. We got the icon for start and also for reset. It's a pretty good start. All right, so my takeaway from this last week, the greatest thing that I accomplished was showing up for another live stream. That's 2 weeks in a row, so very proud of myself. The thing that I struggled with the most was balancing my time. I didn't do a good job of managing my time this last week, and as a result, let me start over. Okay, so the thing I was most successful with for this live stream was showing up for a second week in a row. This way, the more, if I keep showing up, keep working on stuff, you guys get to see me working on it, and then as people file in, then we'll be able to start some conversations, and maybe I'll get some help from you guys. I don't know. I'm sure there are many of you experts out there who can help me out along the way. So, if you want to stop by and give me some pointers, then I would be most appreciative. As for struggles, I did not make enough time to work on, or any time to work on this project this last week. I know I said I would have this full tutorial section done before this live stream, and I did not work on it at all. But I'm trying out a new system for balancing my time, and it's working pretty well so far. We'll see for sure next week. So my plan for next week will be definitely this time to I'll have the services part done. I'm not gonna try to overpromise. I'll have the service part done, and I'll demo that for you guys, and we can just jump right back in where we left off. Yeah, so that's my update from this past week. So yeah, thank you all again for tuning in to the Coding Fanatic YouTube channel and for checking out the Building Apps Quickly live stream. I'm your host, Richard, and if you like content like this, then you can join the mailing list at codingfanatic.com and follow me on all the social media links in the description below. With all that being said, I'm your host, signing out, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace. Nailed it.